how does emasculation hinder your game or hinder your growth, right? Now, let me preface this by saying, and I said this before, you're a human being. I don't care how tough your guys think you are. You're a human being. Your brain, you got a brain that hear, you got a heart, you got ears, you got a brain that see and processes, you got ears that hear, you got a heart, you got feelings, you got emotions. I don't care who you say you are. I don't care who you are. And so you can think that you tough and so hard and you can just, it don't affect you. But if you deal with this shit long enough, it will. I don't care who you are. So I'm just saying that. So, because some of these things I'm going to say, you'll be like, oh, that'll never happen to me. I don't care who. That's bullshit. Stay in a situation like that long enough. A bitch will break you, bro. Femininity is very powerful. I don't even want to say femininity, but women are very powerful. The gifts that women have is extremely powerful, and I need you guys not to take it lightly. So with that being said, treat yourself like a human being. Don't think that you're just so hard that you can just withstand bullshit for too long, because it's going to break you, I promise you. Right? So this is how it hinders your game as a man. The first way is decreased self-worth, which leads to low confidence. Right? When you're not as confident, you're not going to perform. Right? You're not going to perform different things. You're not going to try different things because you don't believe you can. And being in a relationship with a woman like this over time will kill your confidence, and it's going to kill your self-worth. You see these guys, man, that be with these women 30 and 40 years. And I'm not saying that every case is like this, but you can see the guys who are broken and they just with the woman. They don't know what else to do. If the woman leaves them, they'll fall apart. And women are good at this. I was watching this, there was this TikTok or this social media video, this clip that I seen. It was this old lady had to be like 80 years old, arguing with her husband, this white lady, arguing with her husband. And she was saying, you think that I'm going to, you think you going anywhere? You ain't going no fucking where. She was like, I don't got time to train another one. I don't got time to train another man. Right? And the old dude just sitting there just being quiet, like just basically ain't saying shit. And the white lady going off on this dude, like, I ain't got time to train no another one. Your ass ain't going no fucking where. It's like that type of shit. Right? Guys like that just sit there and they just take it and they just take it and take it. And they just finally give in, bro. They finally give in and they accept that, that this is their life and this is just how it's supposed to be. And they're completely broken. To me, that's a sad life. I can't live a life like that. But that's called a decreased, it's decreased self-worth. When you allow yourself to be in a situation to where people belittling you, talking to you crazy, treating you crazy, disrespecting you, you don't have much self-worth. And being with a woman who's emasculating you, it's not an overnight thing, but over time, bro, after a while, you look up and you'll feel like you ain't worth a goddamn. You understand? So low confidence. And again, when you don't have low confidence, you'll stop performing because you don't believe you can. You'll stop, your ambitions go out the window. You basically give in the towel, right? You basically give in and throw in the fucking towel, right? It ruins your ambition, right? It decreases your productivity over time. It gets in the way of your job, all type of shit. You just not the man that you used to be. When you with a woman like this, women will break you. Just like a man could break a woman and bring a woman down, a powerful man can break a woman and bring her down and make her whatever. If he's like that, a woman have the power to do that to you, bro. I know you don't think so. That's why a lot of the game is avoidance. That's why we don't teach you. Any coach in their right mind ain't gonna teach you to be in no situation like that, and not try to navigate that. Cause y'all, a lot of guys who don't know better, a lot of these bullshit coaches will try to teach you how to navigate this type of shit. No, you're not supposed to be in no situation like that in the first place. You see what I'm saying? But decreased self-worth is basically quicksand, bro. It's a slow and steady process. It's quicksand, and before you know it, you'll be a shell of a man, bro. Before you know it, you won't even be a real man no more. So it's a very slow process. Now, the next way that it hinders your game and your growth as a man is anxiety. It gives you anxiety, right? Constantly feeling like you can't do something right? When you got a partner, you got a woman that you invested in, you got a woman that you love, you got a woman that you're into, and you constantly feeling that you can't do something right. Ain't nothing that you can do right. right? You're going to always be criticized. When you feeling like this all the time, right, it's going to keep you in an anxious state. Like you walking on eggshells, right? And over time, you're going to have what's called chronic stress and generalized anxiety disorder, right? This stress is not good for you long term. And it's going to show up in your behavior. It's going to show up in your productivity. Your work going to suffer. You're going to be less social. You're going to be more antisocial. You're not going to want to be around people. It just fucks with your mental health overall when you're in a situation with a woman who's emasculating you. And again, a lot of you guys don't know you're being emasculated. But then you look up and after it's over, 10 years, you're like, I lost myself. Where am I? You know, a good woman, when you get with a good woman, even if it don't work out, you're going to walk away a better man. If you ever in a situation and it's coming to an end and you feel like you don't know yourself, you've lost yourself, this is what happened to you. The things that I'm saying is what happened to you and you didn't even know it. But you good women pour into you, man. They don't tear you down. They build you. They help build you. You build yourself, but they help build you. They pour into you. They give you the fuel based on the way that they treat you. They're not tearing you down, brother. You know, so if you in a situation where you feeling, you know, you in your situation right now and it's 2-3 years and you've somehow developed anxiety, you feel like you smoking more, you drinking more caffeine, you eating more sugar, you know, you drinking a little bit more than you used to. Now you smoke cigarettes or Black & Milds or whatever the case may be. That's a sign that you're dealing with some type of anxiety. You know, you got to smoke weed all fucking day. That's a sign that you're dealing with some type of anxiety, you know, and it's going to show up again in your behavior. You damaging your body and it's going to definitely show up in your productivity. You understand? Now, and when your productivity is hindered and your mental state is hindered or compromised, that hinders your game and that hinders your growth as a man. Now, another way is depression. A lot of guys are suffering through depression, man, in these shitty relationships with these masculine American women. And this ain't me complaining about American women and no shit like that, but I'm just trying to teach you the game so you're not in these types of situations. But depressions, right? Basically feeling inadequate with someone you love, right? Care about or invested in, right? If you feeling inadequate with somebody you love, you care about, and you invested in, and you keep having these feelings of inadequacy, it's going to keep you down and have you feeling down and sad all of the time. This is called depression. A lot of you guys are depressed and don't know it because you think that you're not suicidal or something, you know. But when you're sad most of the time, when most of your days are not good, you're not feeling good most of your days, that's called depression. You understand? So being with women like this will keep you depressed. And I know this, man, and I've coached at this point hundreds and hundreds of men. So I know what's going on. I see it. I'm seeing it every day. Guys are coming to me literally broken. And before, when you look at them before, they was the strongest ever. They just running businesses, had people following them, leaders, and they're just broken now with nothing. You see what I'm saying? Depression, bro. Now, another thing that, emasculation will do to you is it ruins your communication skills. It tampers with the way that you communicate, right? You get accustomed to harboring your feelings. You get accustomed to shutting your feelings down because remember, they be invalidating them all the time. So it's like, why even say anything? But this tends to become a part of your character. So not only do you do it with this woman, you do it with everybody. You start doing it with everybody because you're spending so much time with this woman and it's influencing you to behave a certain type of way. And so you kind of, set your communication skills back. You bring your communication skills down. You don't know how to communicate your needs or your wants, right? Because they won't be heard. They won't be addressed. So you just basically shut down. You understand? You shut down. And again, you don't just shut down here, you shut down everywhere else too. And you guys are in situations like this, the people around you see it. You guys have ever had a friend and you can see that in them? You can see that they just different, they're broken. They're not as strong as they used to be. They're weak. You can see it. I've had plenty of friends that I've seen go through shit like that. Just the woman just suck them dry. You understand? So you always want to make sure that, again, you ain't in situations like this. And communication is a big part of your game as a man. Communication. If you don't have communication, you don't have anything. If you can't communicate, you don't have anything. Verbal communication and non-verbal communication. You understand? So always remember that. Don't put yourself in situations or keep yourself in situations to where your growth as a man, your game as a man is compromised. Because you are important. We need you. Every man watching this, we all need you, bro. The world needs you. The children need you. Your community needs you. Your job needs you. Your business needs you. Your employees need you. Your children need you. Society needs you. Society needs your strength, your talents, your work ethic, your confidence. We all need that collectively to make this place better. We all need that. And for you to be staying in a situation to where it's not serving of anybody but an evil woman or a masculine woman is damn near sin, bro. So I'm gonna need you guys to be more careful about the situations that you're finding yourselves in.